is brand new for.
Still remains to be seen whether we'll see them later.
And where he didn't have Embiid in that one, and didn't have Clint Capella when it same thing again tonight. Here's Jalen Johnson, the Duke product, who looked really good.
Defender and that nice soft touch, good combination of size and strength from Johnson.
And Hield both attempted their first shots. Sixers have yet to make them. Good back. Hield to the cup and runs into Bogdanovic.
Forward to drive the basketball.
Saddiq Bey up and in.
No Joel Embiid makes a huge difference.
Campaign.
Also, even without Clint Capella in the lineup, a very good rebounding.
Strong on that three-point attempt. Tobias downhill. We know when he does that. Up in Boston. Fell to the Celtics. Sixers fell to the Golden State Warriors. Campaign's going to rock 22. Oh, what a rock shot that was by Kelly. The step back three from Buddy Hield. And it goes. Welcome to South Philly, Buddy.
For up some resistance, contesting, getting a hand up. Not enough to stop Buddy.
Johnson. Buddy downhill. Up and in. Back to back. 52 played for the Pacers for Buddy Hield as Johnson rattles in the tray.
Ball handling, size.
Campaign straight on triple two. Remarkable in the overtime win by the Hawks last month. Saddiq Bey unable to really power them to that overtime victory. Kelly Oubre powers his way up and in. Robert Covington, Trae Young from outside. Now we know almost a two, so close to the basket. Paul Reed
can make it.
What a catch by Johnson. The skip out to Bogey in the corner. Dishing, Reed hitting, and he's fouled. Well, if that
speaks to the depth of the Indiana Pacers, too, as Okongwu gets the
out to Harris, catch and shoot. Tobias is good for three. Good job by Reed to move those feet, cut off the baseline. Okongwu high, inbounding to Hield, faces up, off iron. Campaign with his first bucket. Over things with Cam, he knew every single one of the Sixers plays already. Thinking about the deep triple. Puts it on the deck, the floater, too strong. Paul Reed, Bey the rebounds and the putback. Toronto game-winning putback dunk with 1.3 to go. There's Paul. Here's Bey, spinning by Hield, and Buddy fouled him. All day, every day, before practice, after practice, from the Abia as well. Mo Bamba has checked in as Bey hits the second team. Matthews from way outside, and Garrison Matthews strokes it. So Quavion Smith, that is his shot. It's the three. Trying to stay in front of Forrest. Okongwu, little teardrop in the lane. They're trying to pick it up. He does so. Went up with authority. And let's go. Kelly hits the first. There's Kelly Oubre Jr. signs that rhythm because he has been a key piece in big Sixers wins.
Understandable.
Great slow-mo, though. Good work. Booting this guy on tonight here in South Philly. Smith sets his feet and hits a tray. At minutes in the fourth quarter, Trae Young unable to answer for Atlanta.
Shot off.
Hield left alone, around and out. Spent one season in Durham. And Fernando.
For the program, they get fouled a lot. They make a lot of free throws. Are the Hawks now?
Oubre unable to answer. Hunter for three. DeAndre Hunter tickles the twine.
Pass able to catch it low and elevate.
Smith from way outside. Hands by Fernando underneath. Nicely done by Bruno Fernando.
In that graphic, doubling your Sixer points are the
Johnson rims off. Buddy Hield with him. Buddy the crossover. Buddy the finger roll. Paul Reed. Fellow North Carolina products. Turk Smith will take alone. Campaign unable to get a shot off. Johnson knocked it out. The rookies, rookie council the fourth. And a nice jumper at the free throw. One at Arkansas. Here's Trae Young knocking down the triple. Pride of Oklahoma shooters on the floor now. Campaign with a floater.
Able to knock in.
Young knocked down.
4/10 is enough for a tap in or a shot. So
if it's a 2 or 3 point game at the end of this one. Selection as an injury replacement just a couple of days ago, and it's a rebound. Ricky Council the fourth with a. Ricky had a career high 7 career at Wichita State, then at Arkansas. Broadcast tonight. Fernando picked up by Payne, hands off to Hield. Buddy short on the three. Yeah, I did. Young finger roll bounces off. 3-on-3 here. Payne sets his feet. Short on the three. Jersey retired. Fernando Too easy. 500 assists for a 6th consecutive season. Tobias Harris. Matthews into the paint. And a little bit of a...
Got to go up and respect that jumper. Good enough to put it on the floor.
He's got 7 so far tonight. Bounces it down to Paul Reed. The bucket and Capella both unavailable tonight. Hunter shorts. Reed the saw pulls it back out. Over to Harris. Tobias downhill, blocked by Ford. Into Reed's body, comes back to his right, off the window, leaves it short. Couple of games because of that illness last week. Here's Campaign, fouls. G League from his time in the BBL. Sometimes he'd show up and he wouldn't know half the ball. Good work, Paul. And the next day, you're in another city playing for another team as Hunter rattles in the trip.
Imagine that they're going through the same thing.
Kelly Oubre aggressively to
there.
I see why he was...
He's had himself one heck of a career. Started out at really good players.
Trae Young.
Speaking of good players.
Payne left alone, and he hits the long 2. That left foot was on the line. Both in their Sixer debuts. Hunter spinning away from Heald. Buddy Hield. Looking for Bamba on the U by Mo Bamba. Bogdanovic picks it up, blocked again by Bamba. We're going to be rotating the bigs in Bamba and Paul Reed.
That's itself, but it's about rim protection and rebounding for Mo.
Or your win. Bamba just a
Mo's presence.
Hield throws it up and down it goes. 7 for Bogdanovic, good fake. Onyeka, Bamba. Martin turning the corner. KJ, the lefty, scoop and score. Bogdanovic, the offensive rebound, and then is Onyeka Okongwu swishes the 8th made 3 for Atlanta tonight.
Jalen.
Tobias, couple of fakes on the baseline.
You mentioned that's what Nick Nurse has asked of Mo, be a rim protector. We talked about Paul Reed, big minutes players right now with this depleted lineup. He said all we're after, they're going to have to try to scrape together wins when they can, and guys like Mo play.
Job.
Bay left wide open in the corner. Bamba picks up the offensive boards. Quavion Smith finally able to... Mo. KJ Martin able to grab it late between the clock. Smith the steal and the slam. What a play by
Him open.
Yep, too much space. And Trae makes the Sixers pay 4% now with a game high 18. Oubre, let's fly.
Hawks Sixers, let's get out to Kate Scott. I'll have to mark.
Looked like he took a lot of contact to the face. Kelly continuing with...
Of Kelly's is what caused the damage. Well, there was a lot of talk of him moving or being moved as Bogdanovic drills a 3.
But Heels launches and hits from outside. His second triple tonight. The offensive rebound. Faces up, fires, and hits. What a night from outside. Contributing for Atlanta. Hield trying to cross over Okongwu. Blocked by... Left alone.
See that open.
Yeah. So many fake... Here's Campaign, one of the newest Sixers, short on that 3. So from your buddies Bob and Neek and Tabitha, we wanted to say.
And of course, the great human highlight film, Dominique Wilkins.
And that's a high
guy to boot.
Buddy Hield, quick catch and shoots. 3 triples in.
Out of the box, knocking down shots, but he seems to be warming up to things.
I could be in for a long couple of seasons.
Campaign.
That is Saddiq Bey. The reason I bring up Villanova. 67. The bounce pass to Harris, who draws the foul. In the biggest moments, the Xfinity 10G network, the best way. Hoping to have Tyrese back tomorrow, because this is the first half of a back-to-back. Off the Okongwu screen, step back 3, just off the mark for shot clock winding down on the Hawks. Okongwu short on the 3. Look at Bey get up. Almost had it taken away. Instead, draws the foul on Atlanta. Perfect 10 for 10. Make it 11 for 11. Bey was the best player on the floor for the Hawks, who went. And a little bit of an up and down years. Bogdanovic fouls.
19 from 3. That's nearly 58% from 3 in the first half. And Rico, all times, there's no way to do that if we're not being assertive in our movements and talking to each other.
The same page.
Trae Young with yet another tray. This time just a few hours later. Tobias short on the turnaround. Reed almost with another rebound. That time of the year. Survive and advance if you can. Nice dish from Forrest.
11 from the field.
Tobias catch and shoot triple. Into double figures, he's got 11. Quick release from Bogdanovic, 15 3 of the Hawks, 15 threes. Campaign has a tray for your Sixers.
Kind of
And that up.
it's a wind up to it.
Bay tied up briefly and then rejected by Cutting Harris. And Tobias couldn't hang on. Bodies on the floor. They're on him. Harris aggressive to the cup. You love to see it.
Nice move from Tope.
Bogdanovic into the lane. The tough scoop with the left hand off the contact with Kelly Oubre.
Heck of a drive.
Harris step back. Johnson all day to shoot that one. Too much, too strong. Matthews, good block out. Hield behind the back. Mo Bamba from outside. Trimming this lead to 16. Oh my, Jalen Johnson. Johnson with 9 and 9. Oubre with a base. Fernando to Matthews for 3. Short on it. Martin does well down. Kelly Oubre Jr. swishes the tray. Good pass from Young. Hunter from outside. Bamba there. And then Fernando takes it away. 5 Sixers starters are into double figures. That one. Young. The handles strip. Able to sneak through spaces that I don't think a lot of other guys. Young hit the first, missed this. The Sixers down by as many as 22 have trimmed the lead to 17. Fourth quarter. Hawks with this 103-86 lead off 1 foot. Off it away. Oubre the offensive rebound. Too strong on the here in charge in Atlanta. Oubre short pass. 25 game start since the 2000-2001. Hunter, good fake, good drive, good find, good.
That time Hunter.
That was their 30th assist on 38. Bounce pass there to Johnson, who's blocked tonight for Mo. Oubre, the hesitation. And he got tied. First on Young, second team foul. So when the Bluecoats win down at Chase Fieldhouse, fans can redeem this offer for free. Oubre hits them both. Okay, he's right. Okay, I'm done. That's all I needed to say. Kelly, Atlanta Braves fans watching are excited about that. Philadelphia, there it goes. Toyota. Let's go. Haven't given up. Counsel though, fouling Young there.
Prior to the trade deadline for the Hawks.
Young. I would say probably I had my first Chick-fil-A sandwich in Atlanta. Campaign from outside. Beyond, he's 6 of 13 from the floor. Young tried to answer. Oubre spinning, and he's fouled, and then runs into Fernando. Watch party is here. It's presented by Cardone. Kelly hits the first tomorrow night from DC. As Kelly hits.
Plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Bay blocked.
Oh
Payne
my.
from outside. Yes, sir. Young trying to bounce it in.
Who to pick that up?
Oubre sets his feet, fires. Young, the bounce pass, the dish out to Bay. Sadiq Bey unable to hit. Harris in the ball game. Harris, the crossover into the contact. Another. Bogdanovic with the shot clock winding down, off in front of him. A lot of contact there. Harris, the step back. Just back there. Young, the hesitation, the floater, the teardrop. Payne to Harris. As you mentioned, was on Okongwu, as Tobias hits the first.
Back into this ball game by working.
And Tobias hits them both.
On the floor for pump fakes.
Young, the scoop and score. That one just a little bit too easy.
Payne now trying to figure out where he needs to be out on the floor.
Heels launching.
For pump fakes.
Step back from Young. They're going to say it was a long 2. Harris, head fake.
Some more, which is how they started the game.
You mentioned by 11 by the Hawks in the first quarter. Atlanta was plus.
In regards to the system, it's going to take some time.
Okongwu top, breaking for chicken, presented by Chick-fil-A is back of the qualifying game. But you got to make sure to open the app and redeem the offer.
Activate it first, right.
Oubre, step back. Just
wow.
Young from just inside the logo, off the mark. 5 of them already tonight. Heels from outside. That's Buddy's 4th triple tonight. Bogdanovic, quick catch and shoot around an.
But not this time.
Tobias, coast to coast for 2. What Nick talked about in the last huddle. Let's go down to Taryn.
Buddy Hield has been one of the most vocal Sixers talking to teammates, so it seems like he's pretty comfortable already here in Philadelphia, guys.
Cam get 3, at 2, Okongwu. Halfway down here. Free safety from Kelly. Doesn't get the roll, the offense. First one. Oubre splits the free throws. Hit a field goal. Johnson taking it himself with authority.
Have an impact.
Payne dishing. Paul Reed can't hit the 3 to win it for the Hawks in that extra frame. Young, shorts. Hield decisive to the cup.
It in for 2.
Young hits the first. Elected as an injury replacement. Selected. And Johnson up for the rebounds. And Hield will foul.
But I don't think any of us saw.
He missed the first. And he misses the second. He said, listen, my shorthanded Sixers might not get this win, although they're still playing the rebound. Oubre from the wing. And he goes! They're trying to. Young, so crafty. Payne trying to track him down. Young, so darn crafty. 1 timeout remaining for each team. Young hits them both. Go. Tobias faced up, had it blocked. Hield lays it up and in. And he's fouled. 1.6 takes a seat. Bay hits the first. Again, this is the first half of a back. Tomorrow night, right here on NBC. And you can see the Hawks wherever you usually tune in to see your Hawks. As he often does, leads the way for Atlanta.